It's going to be a quick one because, my wife made dinner and I am starting my diet tomorrow. Just so that because I got a few emails. They said, "Hey, Father, I thought you said you were going to work out. I thought you said you were going to the gym." I said it starts tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'll go on my diet tomorrow and work out at the gym like an animal. Okay, so tomorrow everything starts. I didn't say nothing about tonight. you gotta, you gotta listen to me. Now, I've been getting a tremendous amount of emails, and they've been asking me the same questions. Okay, Apefather, can we actually acquire AMC? Now, obviously, I don't know that, 100% certain. I have no idea. Maybe the board of directors would turn us down. I don't know. Here's what I can tell you. An individual or an entity can acquire 51% of a publicly traded company stock. So there's nothing that Adam Aron can do about that. There's nothing that the AMC board of directors can do about that because AMC is in fact a publicly traded corporation. Okay. So you could actually, now I'm just saying, once again, this is entertainment purposes only. This is not a solicitation for an investment. Just want to be 100% clear. We're just talking. This is ideas. This is called talking. Okay. You could actually form an entity and you could actually have that entity acquire 51% of AMC. Now, what would happen in that situation is the entity would get voting rights and voting control. It's a form of power. It's a form of power to actually demand the board of directors to do certain things, such as hire share intel, such as find out if there are synthetics. You see what I'm trying to say? Find out if there are phantom shares. Now, that could actually be as simple as that, what is needed. In other words, have an entity that is created to purchase 51% of AMC. And then that entity will be the majority stockholder. And that entity will have voting rights and voting control and voting power. There you go. We don't need Adam Aron's permission. We don't need the board of directors' permission. That's something we could do. As simple as that. Okay? Now what do you think is better? Can we be honest? What the Marine did or this idea? Can we be honest? Let's be honest with each other. Look, God bless him. He made a nice effort. No one is taking that away from the Marine, but it accomplished nothing. The end result is it accomplished nothing. And that's it. It's a waste of time. Okay? What I am suggesting will accomplish something. What I am suggesting will accomplish something. So do you see the difference between the two? Okay? I want power. Do you understand that? I want power. I don't want to be like the Marine who's begging Gary Gensler, because that's what he was doing. He's like, "Can you please put out a tweet to acknowledge that you saw that we were here, Gary Gensler?" No, I'm not interested in begging. That's not the way. I don't operate that way. I don't operate that way, okay? Here's the way I operate. I want power. I want control. 51%, baby. And like I said, just want my money back. Well, how are you going to get it back, Jerry? We're in the world of corruption. Do you understand this? We're in the world of corruption. What makes you think you'll ever get your money back? What makes me think I'll ever get my money back? We're living in the world of corruption. So what do you do in a situation like that? How do you fight the corruption? This guy is not the real Apefather 2. That's a fraud. You have to fight back. It's like, you ever see the movie The Untouchables? Okay, there's this one part that really stood with me my whole life with Sean Connery. Okay, he was talking with Kevin Costner. Okay, he was playing Elliot Ness. Okay, now what Sean Connery said to Kevin Costner, Elliot Ness, was, "Do you want to get Al Capone? Do you want to get him? If you want to get Al Capone, you got to get him the Chicago way. That's the way you got to get him. Meaning that You can't be nice. You can't be respectful. You can't be begging, Adam Aron and the AMC Corporation, at large to care about the AMC apes. You have to give them no option, no choice. And a majority stockholder, even if it's an entity can be a majority stockholder, has voting rights, voting control. That's power. That's power. You're funny, Tommy. I can't do it. YouTube will shut me down if I show my brajol. You understand? I can't show you. I can't show the brajol. Tail for CEO. Yeah, we'll be finished. Um. So once again, this is now. I am giving an actual real life situation to all of you, where an entity could potentially. Again, this is not. This is not a solicitation for an investment. This is entertainment purposes only. We're just talking. But an entity can be created that, will be able to purchase 51% of AMC. That entity will be the majority stockholder. That entity will now have voting power, voting rights. What does that mean? They have to listen to us. Do you see the difference? It's no more of a question, will they listen? Will they listen to us? It's no more a question, do they care about us? It's a question of they have to listen to us. Now that's progress. That's progress. Not this bullshit that all of you were doing, buying and holding. No offense. I'm not trying to be offensive to all of you, but it's a waste of time. 75 people getting together on a megaphone. They correct you no more. It's a waste of time. Okay. This is not a waste of time because this is actually something that will have what's called a cause and an effect. You understand? When an entity has the majority, in terms of the shares, 51%. They're the majority shareholder. They get voting rights, voting power. We now can demand Adam Aron and demand the board of directors, to hire share intel, to establish if there are synthetics, to establish if there are phantom shares. And in all honesty and fairness, to me, I don't know how you feel about it, but I think that would be a very good goal that I would accomplish. Okay. So, that's what I'm shooting for as my first goal. You got to do things in what's called baby steps. You can I want the whole bakery, but I'm willing at this point to take a little slice, like I want give me a nice apple pie. Give me a nice hot apple pie with vanilla ice cream and whipped cream and cherries on top, and I'll take that, okay? So what's your feelings on that? Did you get up out of that spot yet? Many times, Hip Hop Live spot. Yes, I've been taking showers, hot jacuzzis. I walk around. I'm always up, brother. When I make my videos, I relax. There's nothing wrong relaxing. But let's talk serious. I mean, are you serious? Do you even want to win anymore? Like, or did you all just give up? Like, what's the bottom line here? Did you all just give up? You finished? I mean, because I'm talking now about a real life actual situation where an entity can be created that will have voting rights, voting control. This is real. This is something that Adam Aron cannot stop. This is something the board of directors cannot stop. AMC is a publicly traded company, and an entity or an individual has the right to be the majority shareholder. Okay, so this is real. This is no longer like Sam the Great, Sam the Great, make calls, we need to know if this is real. Is it real? Is it real? Is this fake? Is it fugazi? No, this is real. This is not a dream. This is real. Gotta stretch those legs. I do it, brother. Listen, if it was up to me, Jimmy D4477, I wish that we could do this tomorrow. If it was up to me. It's not up to me. It's up to you. Send me emails. Okay? Send me emails. Thank you, John. You're the king too, brother. John, God bless him. He served our country. He's a Marine. And let me tell you something, man. John is one tremendous, great man. God bless him. God bless his family. He's a real ape. That's a real ape right there. Real Aqua. Shout out Apefather. Happy Saturday. How you doing? How you doing, brother? And bro, about to eat a nice dinner like he did, not just destroy Dale. Well, enjoy your dinner, brother. You know, Dale is daddy's boy. We all know what Dale does in the garage with the tools. He does not do pleasant things. You believe that that guy has the balls to call me fat when he's got three chins? He's got three chin. Like, look, I would have to look like Dale. I'm gonna just show you. I would have to put my neck all the way down like this. Look, now I look like Dale. Look, guys telling me I'm fat. That dude looks like a wildebeest. Three chin Dale. So let's see here. What are you going to do? You know, some people do that. And let me tell you something. The people who normally do that, karma comes back to bite them in the ass, John. You understand? That's what happens. You should, let me tell you something. I never wish anyone bad health. That's one thing about me. I don't. You know, as much as certain people might deserve it, I still don't do it. I'm a Christian. I believe in God. God is good. And I don't wish, even Dale, I don't wish him bad health. I don't wish anyone, I don't even wish Lou bad health. Okay. But the thing is that Dale wished me bad health. You know, he said, I hope you die, you know, whatever, I hope I get sick. That's some messed up shit, man. So I just made a video saying to him, you know what, karma's gonna bite you in the ass. You're gonna wind up freaking having a heart attack. You're gonna wind up having a stroke. You should take that shit back, man, because karma doesn't forget. Karma does not forget. Dale is a shill. Dale is a three chin shill. So John, I was telling the apes a little bit of an idea, okay? That because you want to know what they're all saying all the times to me, Johnny. You know, they're saying, Ape Father, is it realistic that we could have any control over Adam Aron or over AMC? You know, is it realistic? It is realistic. Ape Father did some homework, okay? We could now, once again, this is just entertainment purposes only. I just want to be clear. I am not asking for any money, nothing. It's not a solicitation for an investment. I am just explaining something to all of you, okay? An entity can be incorporated. This entity can buy and acquire 51% of AMC, meaning 51% of the company. Now, that will give that entity voting rights and voting power. So what that means is Adam Aron and the board of directors really have no choice but to listen to that entity. They have no choice because that entity is in fact the majority shareholder. You gabish. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying to you. Now you could demand. You could say, I want to hire Share Intel. Now you could start hiring big time attorneys like West Christian. See, now it all makes sense to do all of that and get to the bottom of this synthetic share issue. Get to the bottom of the phantom share issue. Now, that might just do it. I'm telling you. Well, listen, that's the best chance, at least. Don't you agree? Like, what other chance? Let me ask you all a question. What other chance do we have? What other chance? We're going to hope and pray that Adam Aron is going to be our friend and do the right thing for us when on March 14th he wants to take away 90% of our shares. What else is our opportunity? Gary Gensler's going to do his job. The Department of Justice are going to do their job. I mean, it's total sus. You're total sus, Krabby. You understand? Father, give it up. AMC is done. We'll be filing bankruptcy. So look, brother, you can give it up. I don't give up. That's your prerogative. It's your prerogative to give up. I don't give up. Smoking that gas on this fine Saturday evening, listening to Ape Father spit some wisdom. God bless you, John. I love you, brother. I'm just giving you. Look, do you have any more Ape Father shirts? I need one. I do have a couple. You email me, Real Aqua. Can you at least email me, and I'll send you an Ape Father shirt. If you're like, I'm in, baby. Again, there's no solicitation for money here. I want to figure out a way where we could find out if these synthetics. I mean, do you believe in it anymore? Has it gotten to the point? Like, I don't know the damage that Kenny G, and I'm not talking about the saxophone player. I don't know the damage he did to all of your heads because this was his plan. This was this guy's plan from the beginning. He wanted to completely destroy our minds, that we completely gave up. And ultimately, he wants AMC to go bankrupt. And if there are tremendous amounts of synthetic shares, they will all disappear upon AMC going into Chapter 11. So, I mean, this is what he wanted. You know what I mean? And he's been planning it. Again, I have to say alleged, of course. But, what are we doing here? We're all giving up? We're giving up hope? I mean, it seems that way. It seems like I got to do everything myself. I mean, it's freaking. I got to figure out a way just myself to come up with the money and be the freaking majority stockholder. I feel like I got to just do it myself because all of you are in like Alice in friggin' Wonderland. You know what I mean? You're like I don't know. You're like in Oz. You're like in some. You're like in the Twilight Zone. Like, what's wrong with all of you people? It's like, why are you allowing these mother effers? Okay, these corrupt mother effers to friggin' treat us like puppets. Like, I just don't understand it. And that's why I got mad at the Marine. Because it's like, look, man, you know John Ito knows I respect, obviously the Marine. He served our country. I respect him. God bless him and God bless his family for that, first and foremost. But it's just like, why is he letting Charles Payne talk to us like we're all Mamalukes? Talk to us like we're all Stunats? I mean, he should have stood up for us. And another thing he should have did, he should have brought the biggest issue. He had a chance on national TV to bring the biggest issue to the table, which is naked shorting occurring in AMC? That's the biggest issue. Like, does anyone notice that he didn't say that to Charles Payne? Why the FUCK? I mean, honestly, have the Marine call me. Here's my cell phone number, 347-942, right? 6071. And I'll tell the Marine, why the FUCK did you not tell Charles Payne about the biggest issue we're facing? Is naked shorting occurring at AMC? Like, honestly, that was the whole point of his protest, okay? That was the whole point of getting that interview with Charles Payne. Just to say those words. Is naked shorting occurring in AMC? We want to know. And we are willing to do whatever it takes. That's what he should have told Charles Payne, to find that answer out. And he didn't do that. He didn't do that. So he wants to call his protest a success? Nah. Nothing successful about that. Sorry, Marine. Sorry, brother. It was not a success. Listen, regulator, you don't know a lot of things about me. I sometimes do amazing things. You don't know. Like, I'll give you an example, just really quick. I one time was considering, I know you think I'm a psychopath, buying, I think it was, what was it, 40 Wall Street? Or 14, it might be 14, I got to look it up. But it was the Trump building, okay, Wall Street. It was for $400 million. I actually got Triumph Financing to issue me a $300 million loan. Okay, they're a subsidiary of Gerber. Okay, I didn't go forward with it because I found out that Trump was leasing the property. So I thought he owned the land. He actually didn't own the land, and he was leasing it. So it was just like, forget this. But I actually got Triumph Financing to issue. They were going to issue me up to $300 million. I sometimes come up with amazing things. Don't underestimate me. Marine is getting attention, bro. What does that mean, man? What does it mean he's getting attention? What does it mean? What does it mean he's getting attention from who? Is he getting attention from Adam Aron that he's going to stop the 10-for-1 reverse stock split? Is he getting attention from Gary Gensler, who's going to do his job? Who's he getting attention from? Brother, it was a failure. Nothing came of it. Look, it was probably, they all had fun. We could do the same thing. Listen, I could get 75 people. You want to hear another idea? To come to Carmine's in Atlantic City. You understand? 75. I'll tell you what. I might even plan this. Just as I just want to do this as a point, okay? And I might want to get like 100 people. My goal is to get 100 people, okay? And we'll all eat, okay? I'll come up with the majority of the money, okay? I mean, contribute a little bit, but I'll come up with the majority of the money, and we'll all eat and drink and go around the whole casino, screaming, Gary Gensler do his job, and Ken Griffin is a piece of shit, scumbag, and all that shit, okay? I mean, we can do that, okay? And at the end of after we're done eating and drinking and screaming in the casino, Tommy's touch is the best. God bless. Show us the money, regulator. Yeah, the regulator claims that he's worth $47 million, Tommy. God bless you, Tommy. Tommy does some amazing work, man. You have to check out, his shadow. He does like magic with all the furniture. He, refinishes it, and it's amazing. God bless you, brother. But Richie cracks me up, the regulator, sitting in my pool listening to this nonsense. What pool? What pool do you have? Show us. Why can't you just make a simple video and show it? You know what this lunatic will probably do? He'll probably take a picture of some man in this pool and he'll post it. No, we want to actually see a video where you speak in the pool. You understand? Where you speak, say, hello, I am the regulator. This is my $300,000, pool oasis or whatever. Why can't you do that? He won't do it because he doesn't have a pool. That's why he won't do it. The only pool you have is when you take a friggin' piss and you miss your toilet bowl because you can't see it. And then there's a little pool around your friggin' toilet bowl. That's the only pool he has. We need results. Apefather, show us what you could do. It looks like I'm going to have to do it all myself. I don't know how I'm going to have to come up. He's right. I'll have to figure out a way. I got to make a whole lot of YouTube videos to come up with all this money. Because it's like, I don't understand. It's like, I just don't understand. If you all want to win, right? What are we doing here? Like, what's happening? Like, what are we doing? We have an opportunity. You understand? Again, it's entertainment purposes only, okay? That you can form an entity, and that entity could purchase 51% of AMC. That entity will now be the majority stockholder, correct? And we will have voting power and voting rights to demand Adam Aron and the board of directors to hire Share Intel. We could then hire Wes Christian. Like, we could do the whole shebang, baby, and go to work on establishing if there are phantom shares. And I believe Wes Christian feels like, again, I have to say it's alleged, but based on a letter that he sent to Adam Aron, Wes Christian, I believe he feels there are, in fact, phantom shares at AMC. This was coming from Wes Christian. So I just don't know. Are you all like psychopaths? Like why are you not all interested in this? Like, I don't get it. I don't understand. I just don't. It's like, I don't know. Do you want to win or do you want to lose? Which one is it? Don't be like Lou. What were you talking about here? The regulator. He claims he's worth $47 million. What are you gonna do? People like to lie. People like to bullshit. That's his thing. The regulator. There's no way, brother, that you're worth $47 million. Sorry, bro. Ron, what's up, Ronnie? What's up? What do you think Ape shares? Will it go up to AMC's price? Ron, I just have a different mission. You know what I mean? I got the bigger picture in mind. Okay. I'm not interested in peanuts. I'm not interested in crumbs. I'm interested in the whole bakery. So what I was saying before was an entity, if you all missed this, could actually be established where this entity could purchase 51% of AMC, meaning this entity can become the majority stockholder. Now, what happens in that particular case is that entity will have voting rights and voting power. That can actually force Adam Aron. John Nito is the man. I love this guy. God bless you, brother. God bless you. He's the best. He really is. John Nito is just a tremendous ape. God bless him, man. And he's a really, really great guy. He's my friend. He's my brother. Once again, this entity could acquire 51% of AMC stock, giving this entity the majority ownership of AMC, 51%. And on top of that, in terms of the shares, and on top of that, voting rights and voting control, voting power. So to me, this is the answer. That's it. That's the answer. I wish in a way you could all give me super chats that I could, right? I'm not, again, listen, if you give me super chats, I want to be perfectly clear because I do not accept super chat money for anything else except entertainment. You understand that, okay? So this isn't financial advice. This isn't, I'm asking you for a solicitation for an investment. I want to be crystal clear that any super chat is for entertainment purposes only because you find me entertaining. That's all. Jackie, I'm so broke that me and my dogs are eating peanut butter sandwiches. I'm sorry to hear that, Jackie. But that's probably why you want to make a change. You know what I mean? Like, listen to me. I'm down a significant amount of money on AMC, big time, big time. Okay, but I'm not going to just give up. I'm not going to just, like that. Is that what you expect of the Apefather to give up? I'm not going to give up. I'm going to always try to find a loophole. I'm going to always try to find a way around the corruption to win. That's what I do. That's why they call me the Apefather, baby. I'm the one and only. And I feel the way around that is to have an entity set up that will be, a tremendous amount of apes, retail investors. And this entity's purpose will be to acquire 51% of AMC. Once again, this is entertainment purposes only. We're just having a conversation. No money is being exchanged for this purpose. No money. Okay. Like I said, I'm just asking for emails. In other words, send me an email saying, I think this is a good idea. I'm in. So would you send me an email to Richard, Richard, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. I really honestly don't understand why every single AMC ape is not sending me an email. I just don't get it. Because it's like, what other avenue do you see? What I would like to do? I like to have a debate with a whole bunch of AMC apes. What other avenue do you realistically see us winning? Because here's what's currently on the table. Adam Aron and the AMC board of directors are meeting on March 14th, and they're going to be discussing the 10-for-1 reverse stock split, where they're going to take away 90% of our shares. Now, once that happens, there's a very strong possibility. I don't care what Tony De Niro says, because Tony De Niro always says it's not going to happen, okay? It's a very strong possibility that in Terra, and the hedge funds are going to short us down to the oblivion, which is why you get a lot of apes saying that they're going to buy puts. they're like Apefather buy puts. Again, not financial advice, but a lot of people are talking like this because they feel like AMC is heading to the friggin' bottom of the ocean, Luca Brasi style, and that's what's happening. And I don't see a road to victory unless we have some kind of power. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry, protesting, and even me, I'm going to say boycotting AMC is not going to work. It's not going to work. It's a waste of time. That's it. It's a nice gesture. It's a nice effort. It's just not going to accomplish anything, okay? So what will accomplish something is voting power, voting rights, establishing an entity that controls 51% of AMC. Adam Aron is forced to listen to us. He's forced to listen to that entity because that entity is a majority stockholder. That's it. So I mean, I remember this guy Sam the Great. He breaks my balls like every five. This guy's like a lunatic. Every video I put out, he writes a comment. He's like, Apefather, how do I know that we could even do this? Is it real? Is it real? Okay, yes. This is real. This is an actual real thing. This isn't no bullshit. Because a lot of times you say my ideas, right? You feel they're fiction, right? You feel they're fantasy, right? Like sci-fi or some shit. This is not bullshit. This is real deal. This could happen. This is no fantasy island. The plane. This is real. Okay? And this could be something. Now, I think this would impress Charles Payne. Okay? See, let Charles Payne talk to me. Let him talk to me, And when I tell him this, Charles Payne, you know what Charles Payne would probably do? He would probably respect the apes. He would respect us. He would say, he would say, you put this together. He would say, you're tremendous. He would say, that this is, he goes, this is something now. This is real. He would say, you are organized. You are battling Ken Griffin. You are battling the corruption. He would say, that's tremendous. What the F did the Marine do? What did he do? He got 75 people, 80 people down to a protest holding signs. No more corruption. No more. You can see that guy, George Donahue, George. It's like, what are you? You're wasting time. You're wasting time. This is not accomplishing anything. It's not accomplished. I'm sorry. And then you let Charles Payne talk to us like we're friggin' Mama Luke friggin' Fanokes. Okay, that's what you want to hear another word, Fanokes. That's what he was talking to us like. He is then. You're like we're degenerates. He goes, what? He tells them at the end of the interview. He goes, go get established. He goes, do me a favor. Go get organized. It's another way of saying go get your shine box. It's another way of saying that. He was abused. Charles Payne was abusing the Marine. And then you know what's crazy? You would think he would just end it. The guy's begging Gary Gensler, right, to recognize that he's outside of the SEC. He's like, Gary Gensler, you should put out a tweet to recognize that we are outside the SEC, build, offices in Washington. Man, that's like begging, man. Gary Gensler was laughing. He was like, ha, 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 ha. See, I like dealing from strength. I like dealing from leverage. See, that's the difference between me and the Marine. And that's what makes me a leader. Because, see, I don't want to just ask. You understand? Like, I like getting my way. I like, I'm used to getting my way. You understand in life? And it's because I always deal from strength. I deal from power. I deal from leverage. See, I don't want to just ask Adam Aron. I don't want to ask the board of directors. I want to tell them that we are hiring Share Intel and we are doing an investigation. We're hiring West Christian. We want to know if there are synthetic shares and phantom shares in AMC. That's the bottom line. So like I said, if you think it's a good idea, no money is required. I'm not asking for any money. And any super chats I receive is not going towards that. You understand? It's super chats are entertainment purposes only. For entertainment. Send me an email. Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. Let me repeat that. Richard, RICHARD, L as in Larry, E as in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. And another thing that you could do for me, all of you, you want to know what you could do for me? If you have other people that are apes, like friends of yours, you know what I mean? You could be like, look, Apefather, he's got this idea. Talk about the idea with them. Have them email me. Have your friends email me that are AMC apes, that are retail investors. Have them email me. And let's make this happen. Let's do it. That's it. Preferably before March 14th, right? Because that's when shit's going to get sour. It's going to be like that movie Pet Sematary. Remember they said the land is sour. The land is sour. The Indian grounds. I just feel things are going to get sour after March 14th. Let me look at some comments here. Tommy's Touch, 99 cents, man. You're the best, brother. God bless you. How many emails have I received? Not anywhere close to what I need, the regulator. What's up, California Ape? How you doing, brother? Krabby, a visionary. I think I am a visionary. You the man. I would love to hang out with Tommy's Touch. Tommy's Touch is a great guy. D-Plane. Fantasy Island. CC, Never Give Up, Never Surrender. Great song. Great song. Let's see what else. Charles Payne don't want to talk to you. He doesn't want to talk to me because I'm not a puppet, Krabby. You understand? See, you're right. I actually think that most mainstream media would not get along with me. They would not want to talk to me. They would probably instantly end the interview because I'm not a puppet. I can't be controlled. You understand? I would immediately put Charles paid in his place. I mean, the guy would go into shock. Okay. I would tell Charles Payne, I'd say, listen to me, you're going to be working for me very shortly. Okay. So let me just tell you how I like my coffee. I like it light. He's going to be like, what? Light? Ooh, hey, what'd you say? Light? Is that a racist comment? No, it's not a racist comment. I'm not racist, by the way. I'm just making a joke. I really like my coffee light. I like it like with 15, 16 pumps of milk. You understand? Just like I pumped the wife. Oh, what you doing, Gino? Gotta have a sense of humor. 8. Have you ever been, what the F is that word? No. Whatever that place is, I haven't been there. What's lies? What's lies? Tell me, what's lies? Spontaneous Crusades. What's up, Paisan? How you doing? What's up, cuz? Is that why I'm a clown? You work for Citadel, okay? This guy 100% is a Citadel snake. 100. There's no question in my mind. This guy's making like minimum wage working for Kenny G. How does his bowls taste? Do you got like a little aftertaste after you suck it on them? What are you gonna do? Some people need that $20. That's New Mexico. No, I haven't been there. Isn't that where the aliens are? Roswell, New Mexico. Isn't that like that Area 51 over there? I always wanted to go check that out. I'm kind of like curious about that shit, right? Area 51. If they're really like aliens, if they actually exist, man, that's some scary shit. No, if I saw an alien, I have to be honest. Listen, I'm not. There's a lot of things I'm not scared. I'm not scared of nothing, but I think an alien might freak me. I might have like a little moment I would freak out. Tell me like that's an alien. That's not good. Ah! Apefather, we will take you to space. Ah! We will experiment on you. I'm very hairy. No, I didn't watch the Food Wars yet, but I'll do it later. I promise you, Spontaneous Crusades. I promise you. I'll even make a video on it. I'll check out the Food Wars. I just been thinking a lot, brother. I've just been thinking a lot. I'm just trying to figure out a way out of this friggin' corruption, out of this mess. I just want to get my money back. I want you to get your money. I want to do well. I want us all to do well. I want us to win. I didn't see that movie yet. It's creepy. I gotta check that out, man. It's funny. I bought my kids before I was like angry. I have a whole bunch of these AMC cards with money on it. I should just probably use it, right? It's like a waste of money to not use it. But I was just so angry. I've been going to Regal. I've been going to Regal lately. I went to Regal the last 3 times. But I got these AMC gift cards I bought for my kids for like the holidays. Oh, it's funny. Should go use them, maybe go see this movie. I will invite you to my house and disclose my finances to you. It's in Jersey, right? It's South Jersey. I'll come. The regulator. We all know that aliens have been probing Lou for quite some time now. Oh, man. Literally probing him in the backside. South Florida. I don't want to go back to Florida. I had my Florida trip not too long ago. Lou won't even show us his living room. You know what I don't like about Lou is that it's one thing, look, it's one thing to exaggerate, because I think a lot of people exaggerate in life, but man, he exaggerates to a whole new level, man. I made millions. Do you understand he said this? He said, I made millions off GTII. I made millions off COSM. It's like, come on, and people believe it, People believe it. Lou's at a point right now, he can just say he makes millions off everything. No matter what it is, I made millions. Everyone's going to keep believing in that guy. What are you going to do? It's just, I don't get it. You would put temporary locks on the fridge. I'm not gonna eat your food, regulator. I don't need your food. I got enough food. Videos, views are down, subscriptions down. All these lives are for YouTube ad revenue. Okay, well, let's talk about that. When you say my views are down, my views are at an all-time high. Okay, I'm approaching 6.6 million views, total views. My subscriptions are not down. Last I checked, what was it, 11,315? That's actually close to the highest I've ever been. You know what I mean? I think the highest I've ever been was 11,500. So what are you talking about, you know? I'm sorry, Jen. I was just doing a quick live stream. My poor wife made me dinner. I'll take Alka-Seltzer. Try to talk to all of these apes to try to give them the pathway to success. But they, some of them want to keep sucking on Kenny G's balls. What are you going to do?
Only do what you can do, right?
Does he shave those balls, Kenny G? I would ask him. Kenny G would think I'm a psychopath. I mean, he would be afraid of me. He would like that's the first I would. You know who started thinking I was a psycho with the whole balls thing was Teddy Zane. Remember? Like out of nowhere, I just started talking about balls, and Teddy was just like, "Man, that's fucking weird, man. That's some weird shit. Why does this guy keep talking about balls all the time, right, John?"
Yeah, I remember that. It was quite interesting.
I kind of feel bad for Teddy. I don't want to break his balls too much because he lost a very good friend of his. I don't know. I think it might have been suicide.
Oh my god.
And it was someone he grew up with and his brother grew up with. So, may his friend rest in peace. God bless his friend. God bless his family. And even God bless Teddy Zane and his family. Listen, I wish people the best. I mean, I'm a good guy. I know you all think I'm a bad guy, but I'm a good person.
Yes,
I don't wish anyone bad health. I don't wish anybody death. Not like Dale. Not like the No Limit Soldier. He wishes me bad health. And death. He actually wished me death. That's pretty good. Yeah, he wished me death.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
A little Alka-Seltzer in the house here.
Yeah, well,
You could stay with me 1 minute because I'm going to end the live stream. Sit down, relax. For 1 minute. My wife never wants to be with me when I'm on the bed. Ooh, ready for some action. Action! I like the nightlife. I want a boogie. I'm a psycho that I listen to 70s music, right? I don't listen to the new music like my kids like it. They listen to all the new music. I like 70s. I like 80s. Billy Joel, Elton John, and my son's like, he's like, this is old, man. This is old. I want to hear the new music, right, Jen?
oh yeah.
I'm singing songs.
Some of it is good.
My son thinks I'm a psycho. I'm singing. When I look at those eastern lights, muggy nights, curtains drawn on a little room downstairs. Remember the prima donna? Oh, you should have been there. Perching like a princess perched in your electric chair. And it's one more being and I won't see you anymore. We've all been crazy lately. So high those notes. That's high, man. Anyway, that's Elton John. That's high, right? That's what I'm singing the key when Elton was like young. Those are insane notes, And someone save my life tonight. Sugar Bear. They're like, that's some gay shit, man. You have to use the bathroom. Why? Stay with me.
Yeah.
Now go use the bathroom. I'm just kidding.
I'll be right back. Don't miss me too much.
I love Yanni.
I'll be right back.
My wife will be right back. She's got to use the restroom. What do you got to do, right? When you got to go, right? Who thinks I'm a psychopath, right? You're like, you're nuts, bro. Let's see this here. The eyes don't lie. This guy's a lunatic. Let's look at King Abyss. What's up, King Abyss? Can you rap the song? What's that? Take it back. Do, take it back. Take it back. Do, take it back. Right when Adrian, he says, I've been told by people and they all got to take it back. But take it back like a fool. That's a great song, man. That's not cool at all, wishing someone to die. I agree with you, Jackie. Jacqueline. Yeah, I mean, like Lou was breaking my poor wife who has cancer, you know. He was always insulting her and kind of like it sounded like he wished her death to me a few times. I mean, he always talked very bad about my wife. It was a terrible thing, you know. But I don't wish anybody bad health. I don't wish anybody. Listen, even my haters. The regulator says he's my number one hater. I really feel sorry for these guys' kids. My kids. Why do you feel sorry for them? I provide them with a beautiful house. They eat and they have a loving family that supports them, and we have so much love and harmony and fun. What do you feel sorry? There are kids that are homeless. There are kids that have no father, no mother out there. They don't see their father and they don't see their parents. Okay, my kids see their parents each and every day. We always have fun. You know, we have a great life. There's nothing to feel sorry for. I feel sorry for my kids. I'm just trying to read some of this here. No, go for it. The rap song. I would have to learn it, brother. I mean, I could learn it. The regulator has a thing for the Marine. The regulator is a hypocrite. All this guy ever does is talk about how AMC is finished. I mean, I've seen him talk about it a million times on all my videos. And yet, suddenly, he's all for the Marine. Isn't it kind of like being a hypocrite, saying that AMC is done, there's no chance, you lost, you'll never recover your money, but yet you feel it's good what the Marine is doing? Why is it good if you feel AMC is a dead play, right? That seems a little hypocritical to me. Uh, I just wish that all of you had that mindset that I have, you know. But I don't think a lot. Honest, I honestly don't know what a lot of you want. I think a lot of you gave up. I really do. I feel a lot of you gave up, and you're just done. You've had it. But you don't realize that if we all group together, we could really take on Citadel, man. We could do it, but I don't know if you want to do it. I don't know if you want to do it. I feel like everything in my life I have to find a way to do it myself, which I know it's impossible to come up with billions of dollars. It's very hard to do that. I don't know. Maybe if I just make a tremendous amount of YouTube videos, right? Even Mr. Beast doesn't make billions. Mr. Beast, I think he made 50 million, I believe. That was the most he made. So making billions seems like an impossible task. I hope Lou doesn't get caught in the crossfire. I hope Lou doesn't get burned down tonight along with New York City. The Marine is fighting corruption on Wall Street. The Marine is fighting nothing, bro. Oh, I can't take this guy to regulator. I can't take him. What's up, Daniel Sam? Do you really think anything is going to be accomplished by 75 people that they got together? What's going to be, how is it fighting corruption, the regulator? What will be done? What will be done? My idea is fighting corruption because my idea actually has something of substance. What is the Marine? What is going to be accomplished? Tell me how it's fighting corruption. Awareness, awareness to who? You know, that's another thing. I got very tired of like the whole awareness thing. You know, let me read Daniel Sam. Daniel Sam is the man. He always makes me laugh. These haters are using this channel as a dating app to find their mates. Chad and Abish. Whatever happened to Commander 35, Abish boy? I haven't seen him anymore. Is he still even making videos? Chad and Dale, the regulator, and the Marine. The Marine is the new one now to the man party. The Marine is fighting the closed front doors. The Marine is fighting the back doors. That's what he's fighting. He's fighting the back doors. He had a chance. He had a chance to say something to Charles Payne. He should have talked about naked shorting. Sorry, he should have talked about it. I'd like to ask him why he didn't. If any of you know the Marine, I don't know, or maybe you should comment on his channel. Just be like, look, great job with the protest, great effort. Why didn't you bring up naked shorting when you were live with Charles Payne? Why didn't he bring it up, man? John's having fun. Richie, where is your chance though? I mean, listen, I'm telling you what it is. I keep saying what I think the idea is, man. He had his chance and he blew it. I believe he did. I believe he did. That's just my opinion. I have the right to an opinion, and I just believe the Marine. He had an opportunity of a life. See, that's why I got really. You know why I got down and dirty on him, and I really don't care if he gets mad at me. Is that it's very hard to like. I'm going to admit the truth to you. Listen to me. It's very hard what he accomplished. He got on national television. That's a hard thing to do. And it's like, for what though? To make yourself look like a friggin' piece of garbage lowlife? Like, I mean, he made Charles Payne literally shit on him.
I'm so sorry.
No, come in. He made Charles Payne shit on him. Charles Payne was like making the Marine out to be a dope. It's like, oh, you guys got to get more organized. You really think Ken Griffin is smoking a cigar, laughing at you. Anyway, Dale was real happy. Who knows where we went down at that hotel in D.C. I think that's why Dale, I tell you the truth, John, was very upset because he wanted me at that hotel. You understand? Dale wanted me at that hotel. I really believe I kind of pictured he was going to take me to a bar and he was going to slip a little roofies in my drink. You understand? And he was going to pull like a Jeffrey Dahmer move on my ass. I would have woke up, he would have been eating my leg or some shit. And I got hairy legs. Remember, like Joe Biden, my legs, the hair on my legs, they turn blonde and then they stick up straight. That's what Dale would have wanted. I would have woke up in a bathtub, Jen. I would have saw Dale over and be like sucking on my toe.
Oh my
He would have been sucking on my big toe, my hairy toe. Look, John's laughing.
Oh my God.
John, he would have been eating my toenails. Nasty, right? That dude's nasty, man, that guy Dale. Apefather is built like SpongeBob. Really? I think I'm more like Tony Soprano, I'm built like. I think I'm more like James Gandolfini. Jacqueline Kennedy, I thought that the Marine is also ready for everything. That is what he is trained for. At least that is what he's always bragging about. I have to tell you, Jacqueline, I have to tell you, I really believed at first that the Marine was going to do a great job. And if you don't believe me, okay, you could all look back on the videos. I made very positive videos on the Marine. I was saying, look, I actually made this one video saying that he should have 300,000 subscriptions. And if you don't believe me, I'll actually repost the video. I said, I was yelling at everybody. I was saying everybody should go to the protest. The guy should have like 1 million people there. I said he should have a 300,000 subscribers. Yes, he should have millions and millions of views. And actually, he winded up commenting on that video, the Marine. And he was like laughing. He was like, "Thank you, wait, Paul." He commented on it. I was very pro Marine, but when I saw him talk to Charles Payne, that was it. I lost all respect for him. I mean, he blew it. He effing blew it, man. That was an opportunity. He could have opened up Pandora's box. You understand? He could have did it. You understand? And he could have just they needed to say, "Ready, naked shorts." I believe, and he could have, you know what it is? He could have said alleged. He could have said it was alleged. It's fine to protect himself legally, but he could have said, I believe naked shorting is going on in AMC. Then he could have said it's alleged, but I believe there could be all these phantom shares. There could be hundreds of billions of them, and we want Adam Aron, okay, to hire Share Intel, and we want to hire Wes Christian, and honestly, Adam Aron should pay for the whole thing. We've made Adam Aron billions of dollars, right? I mean, you know this, right? I mean, there was one time there was $2 billion in AMC's vault because of us. Adam Aron, because of us, cashed out $50 million for himself that he sold of AMC shares. The guy makes a comp plan of $20 million a year. What are we asking him for? To spend $50,000 on Share Intel, right? So I just don't understand why the Marine wasn't saying all of this stuff to like Charles Payne. He was like, I don't know, like what did he even say? What did he say? I think he said something like that Gary Gensler's not doing his job, and I think he said he wanted to coordinate something and talk to senators. Are you really kidding me? Is that what you're saying on national television? He sounds like such an idiot. I wanted to talk to senators. Like, is that why you set up a protest? Is that why you got an interview with Charles Payne? Just to tell Charles Payne you want to talk to senators? You had to do better than that, man. And he didn't do it. What are you gonna do? I would have did. I probably should have went to the protest. Looking back, I should have went because I should have told the Marine, in all honesty and fairness, I should have said to him, "Listen, let me take this one. Let me go smoke a cigarette. Go relax. Go jog around. Because go do your trading and stuff. Go trade. Let me take this. It's a start. The Marine will get another opportunity. You make it sound like it's the last time. Well, if he does get another opportunity, maybe I should do a protest again because I just don't think he's qualified to talk to the media. I might have to do it again because the guy is he's just not a good speaker. He's not a good speaker. Remember Matt the Weasel, how he failed in that interview and used it to build his channel by receiving offers from those Mamelukes. You're right. He got a big offer from Rumble. Matt Cause. Matt Cause made a shitload of money, man, off the apes, man. Like over 500,000 in super chats. I think he made a ton of money, and for nothing. Like what he used to call his channel the Moon Gang. What Moon Gang? More like the friggin' I stole your money gang, allegedly, right? But I mean, I was you don't know what I put Matt Cause through. Okay, you want to hear ball breaking? Okay. Matt Cause claimed that he donated money to St. Jude, right? So I called him St. Jude, and I was just like, listen, I was like, blah, blah, blah. I'm from, corporation, whatever. I said, is there any record of Matt Cause donating any money to St. Jude? And you know that they looked at their records, right? And they said that he didn't donate nothing. So I made a video on that. Oh, he flipped out, Matt Cause. Matt Cause flipped out. He's like, that ain't falling, that piece of shit, that mother effer. Was that great? I wrote a song called Matt the Weasel. You should all check it out. Look it up on YouTube. If you look up Apefather, do a search on YouTube. Apefather, Matt the Weasel. Tremendous song, man. Matt the Weasel is definitely not Diesel. The way he treats the apes are evil, but they still love me. Those are my lyrics. Any DD for next week. Brother, I feel we're just heading down a very bad path with this 10-for-1 reverse stock split. And I just, like I said, after March 14th, I do not feel optimistic about AMC at all. You want me to just tell you the truth? And I'm trying to come up with ideas. That's what I'm trying to do. Daniel Sam, he was probably referring to his behind as the moon. And the gang that's been interested is the moon. That's right. Well, listen, can we all be honest with each other? I got a little freaked out with trades. Listen to me. Did you ever see that thing that he had that, like, it looked like a black dildo? I don't know if you saw that. I think he claims it was a cat toy. It didn't look like a cat toy to me, So I made a video about that one. I was like, it's like juggle love, oh we yo. Trey is playing with the black meat, juggle love. That was a little weird video. Bro, Matt the Weasel is extremely feminine. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, listen, there's nothing wrong with being gay. Okay. But if he's gay, he's gay. I don't know his sexual orientation. But let's just say it wouldn't shock me. All right. I don't know. I'm not claiming that he is, but I'm just saying, would it be a big shock? No. A minute. Well, anyway, listen, my wife wants to spend some romantic time with me, right, John?
Oh, yeah.
See? It's like that song, Gonna Get Lucky. How about, hey, regulator, since you're worth $47 million, do you want to rescue Jennifer again from making hot, passionate love to me?
Oh, God.
Come on, regulator, you could save her.
Help me.
Help her. Help.
Me.
Because listen, when I go on top of her, think about that. That's very uncomfortable, all my weight. Think about that. It's a poor girl. Regulator, I give you my word to not make love to my wife one night. $100. That's no big deal for you, right? You're worth 47 million, right? $100. He won't do it. Show us the money, regulator. Come on. $100 is nothing. Come on. If you are truly worth $47 million, $100 is nothing for you. It's not. Come on. That's got to be what? That's what you tip your. He's got a maid. He probably tips his maid that every day to clean up after him. Right? Don't you have personal chefs, cooks? See, look, the regulator's trying to chicken out now. He's like, uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. John Nito, so true. He was saying at one point that he'd call him every day and they'd chat over the phone. No chef or cook. I said, come on, big shot. You had to be a big shot, did you? You had to open up your mouth. Come on, show us the money. Save my wife from my hairy body. You have the power to regulate it. You could do it.
Help me.
She's begging for help. Listen.
Please, I beg you.
You hear her? You have the power. Come on, Nick. Look. I know he's thinking in his mind to regulate. He's like, I want to do it, but I can't afford $100. Okay. You can't afford 100. I understand. I get it. We'll tell you what. We'll go with 50. $50. He says he'll donate the money to the I Am an Animal. He says he's going to donate it to an animal shelter. I am an animal. And the animal is about to get wild on his wife. 95 more to go. Thank you. You're the best, brother. Vetted Sin. See, look, Vetted Sin just donated $5 to save my wife. We need to get it. We need 95 more dollars. Don't do any more, John. You did enough today, John Nito. Come on, the regulator. You got to contribute something here because you're the one who always says you feel sorry for my wife. You're the one who always says that you just don't understand why she puts up with me, why she lives with me. So now you have the opportunity to save her from my 300-pound body, and yet you're not doing anything about it. Look, this just proves that the regulator is not who he said he is. Listen to me. It's proof. Anybody who is worth $47 million would have no problem with this. You would donate $100 here and $100 at the animal shelter. Come on, bro. You're full of shit. We all know you're full of shit. It's okay. I'd rather make love to my wife. Okay, so I'm sorry, Vetted. I know Vetted tried to save you, Jen.
Oh, thank you.
Vetted Sin. He tried. He gave $5, but we need 95 more. So it looks like I'm going to get some. Baby, I can't wait much longer. The feeling is getting stronger. Because when I get that feeling, I need sexual healing. Beg it again. I'm not giving it to you for Big Macs. I'm not giving the soldier. What do you mean you're not giving the soldier? I don't know what you're talking about. The regulator works at a car wash. Listen, brother, you can keep your money because I would prefer to have hot, passionate love to my wife. So it's all good, bro. It's all good. I would love to have hot, passionate love. So you're actually doing me a favor. The person that you're not helping is Jennifer.
Help me, please.
Ask Jennifer, mustache or no mustache? Oh, you're talking about mustache trides? Well, I don't have a mustache, as you can see. Sometimes I got a little nose hairs, though. Wow, what the F was that? My mother just sneezed. That sounded like a friggin' grizzly bear. It's like, achoo!
Oh,
Jesus, man. Did she eat some tacos, my mother?
She had one taco, and then she had the leftover chicken
Do you actually get on top?
trenches.
Sometimes, yeah, I do, and it kills her.
Oh my god, I throw up.
She gets very, very upset when I'm on top. Can't breathe, you know? I don't know how she puts up with me, my wife. Apefather, ask Jen if she thinks you're a bull or an Italian stallion in bed. Am I a bull or an Italian stallion in bed?
Oh, Italian stallion.
Italian
Yeah,
stallion, baby.
nice.
No, I really, listen, I'm an excellent lover, but only for my wife. I go the distance, you understand? I'm not one of those 30-second, guys. I I put out. I go, I go, I go the distance, baby, the 15 rounds.
Oh my god. My stomach is turning.
The regulator's got no strength when he's in bed with his wife. He's an old man, I think.
Oh my god.
Guy can't even get it up anymore, this guy.
Oh my god. Why am
The
I
guy
so
probably needs, the guy needs Viagra. What are you gonna do? He needs a little help. He needs a little help. I get it. Be honest, regulator. Tell us the truth. Do you need Viagra, or could you just get a natural hard on? I don't think so. Not at your age. What do you like? 80 years old? How old is the regulator? Is it like 70 or 80?
I don't know. You're asking me like I know.
I think that the regulator is like 80 years old. Read my comment. I still get it up at a 68. I take what's this? What is this word? Cialis. Cialis? What is that? I never heard of that before.
I don't know.
I don't believe it, regulator. I don't believe it. I'm sorry. 68 years old is an old man. You lost a lot of that testosterone. I don't think you got much energy. He's probably out of breath after like 10 seconds. Oh, it's a competitor. It's a competitor for a Viagra. Okay, so at least you're honest. So you don't get a natural hard on.
I
You
feel
you
like
you
that's like
require you require
weird
medication. But he just
conversation.
admitted it, Jennifer. He
Yeah, but
just
I just
admitted
feel
it.
like I'm in a weird conversation. I don't know why I'm
See, to me,
in this weird conversation right now.
a hard on has to be done naturally. I don't take no seriously. I don't mess with any medication when it comes to that. It has to be accomplished naturally. And if it's not accomplished naturally, you're not a real man. You need assistance. What else do you need? This guy's probably got a friggin' pedal enlargement pump because he's probably got a small package down below. Your 6 inches is pretty small.
All right, now this is getting way too crazy for me.
See, one thing about Italians, we're very thick and
I got.
big.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm pushing close to 10.
I'm gonna really throw up.
My wife is getting very sick.
I just wanted to come in here and relax. I don't know.
My wife always says I have a nice package. That's it. She always said it from the beginning. She loves my package. She goes perfect size. It gets the job done. He says regulator.
Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Daniel Sam, it's getting to a point that we need to donate to the regulator for the treatment he needs. Yeah, right. We should start a GoFundMe. So the regulator can't even afford Viagra. Like, why do you have to go with the competitor for it? Let me take a wild guess. Is it cheaper? Is it more affordable? Like, why not go? Why not go with Pfizer? You know, he's probably getting the generic brand. You know, it's like the generic brand is the more cheaper brand. The regulator is the type of a person when he goes to CVS. You understand? He won't buy Tylenol. He'll buy the generic, the CVS brand. Viagra doesn't work as well. Let me tell you. You know, I'll tell you a funny story. A buddy of mine, we call him Dave Laker. He's a very, very funny guy, man. And I'm like, Laker, I'm like, what's up? He goes, bro, I got a girl coming over to the apartment, right? He goes, it's time to get busy. So he took I took Viagra. I can't even speak. He took a Viagra, and he couldn't. His hard on lasted for 4 hours. So I had to drive him to it was the sickest thing I've ever witnessed in my life. I had to drive him to the emergency room, and they had to actually drain his friggin' penis. They had to take the blood out because he literally, it was like he couldn't, his hard on wasn't going away. It was the most sickest thing I've ever witnessed. Pretty sick conversations we're having here. You know what I would like to do with Lou, and I'm not kidding all of you? If I ever make it big, right? I would actually offer Lou a she-mail. It'll be on the house to come to his place in the Dominican Republic. You know, a black she-mail. I say it's on the house, Lou. I say God bless. Have some fun, relieve some tension. Oh man. I wonder if Lou would do some of my ideas. How far? We should get Lou. We should really offer Lou some money. I bet you he would do some really sick, disgusting things, man. Like if I offered Lou like $10,000, you think he would goggles, my semen in his mouth, like you think he'd do it for 10 G's? Now listen, I don't want to get weird, but I am not into, but I find it fun. How about I'll get Tyrone semen. Is that better? I'll actually get a guy named Tyrone to donate the semen to Lou. I'll throw you $20 if I go inside and lick my tires. No thanks. There would be nothing to gargle. What are you talking about? I'm like a stallion here. I could shoot the wall with my semen. I could spell my name. What are you talking about? I shoot up in the air. Forget it, man. It's like a friggin' firework. Yeah, Lou is definitely not making any money on YouTube anymore, man. He blew it. Literally blew it. He used to Lou was averaging 1 million views a week at one point. 1 million views a week. And now it's like he can't even get 100,000 views a month. If AMC ever squeezes, I will buy you a teddy bear. You know, we can make AMC squeeze, but all of you people like just don't want to take on the corruption, man. You don't want to do it. It's not going to work. Protesting, boycotting. You got to do what's called dealing from strength, leverage. Assets in Washington D.C. lit. No, I'm not even joking around with you. Like I got a very impressive semen shoot. I could go. Let's just put it this way. You see my roof, you see my ceiling. Look, you see that ceiling up there? I could hit that ceiling. No problem. No problem. This is my you see my room. Look, I got the high ceilings. I have hit that high. Yeah, we all got to go to a strip club. Don't tell my wife though. See, that's another thing, man. You have no idea like how fun I would be if I was the CEO of AMC. Oh man, I would spend so much money on the apes. It would be crazy, man. I just wish we could get something accomplished. Even this entity the 51% to purchase the majority of the AMC shares, man. You guys can't do it alone. You see, you don't understand. Listen, I know you're all buying AMC shares, and I think that's great, but you have to understand something. You're going to be what's called, okay, a nothing. I hate to say it because how many shares could you? You can't buy that many. You see, we would need to buy an insane amount of shares. We would need to buy like 300 million shares of AMC. You know what I mean? We need to buy big time shares. I mean, so you're going out buying 50 shares, you're going out buying 100 shares. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's not gonna do anything, man. You gotta think big. We gotta think big. We gotta be the majority stockholders, the entity. And then we got power. We got voting power, man. One of your best videos was the night when you went to Cafferty's and we needed a couple of orders. Oh, we are talking about where they threw me out? I never went back there. I never understood why Cafferty's threw me out because it was so stupid. I was spending like 1,000 a week at that place. You would think a person spending $1,000 a week at your restaurant, you would treat them nice, no? That's what I'm saying. I mean, everybody's crazy in this world. They didn't like it. I don't know what happened. I was filming these girls. They were these young girls. They were the host, but they gave me their consent. They gave me their consent. They're like, you could film me, Apefather. And I don't know, maybe I don't know what happened. The manager got mad. She was this woman. She looked like a friggin' butch. And she just said, I don't want you filming my employees. Get the F out. She threw me out. Uh, the owner bought me a dinner at least. He bought me a $300 dinner for free. I didn't go back ever since, though. They treated me like shit. Oh, you're talking about another night. There were two Caffertys. One is the bar and one is the restaurant. There was another time where I was at the bar at Cafferty's where I got very drunk. I was saying some crazy shit. That was a crazy night. I drank so much freaking alcohol, man. That was bad. And I did not drink and drive. My mother had an apartment. It was called the Trade Winds at Waretown. It's walking distance from Cafferty. I walked home. I only went into the car to throw up because I wanted privacy. I'm very fun when I drink. When I drink, I tend to do insane things. Like I've done such crazy shit in my life when I was drinking, man. Like I don't even want to tell you. They used to call me Naked Richie. I used to just completely get naked in Brooklyn. I was a nut job, man. I was like a Will Ferrell, let's go streaking. I was like Frank the Tank. Anyway, I got to get going here because my wife wants to make passionate love to me. You could have saved her, but unfortunately,
Thanks.
it soars each time. But this live stream is not financial advice.
Okay.
I am not a financial planner. This live stream is not legal advice. I am not an attorney. This live stream and all of my videos are for entertainment purposes only because that is what I am, the world's greatest entertainer. I'm going to be doing a lot of live streams. Okay. I want to keep pushing my idea. So I will be doing a lot of, but remember, if you do send me an email, my email address is Richard, RICHARD, L is in Larry, E is in Edward, 101. No money is due. It's at gmail.com. I'm not asking for any money, just an email saying, I like your idea, Ape Father Ahmed. That's it. No money. This is not a solicitation for an investment. Entertainment purposes only. Just an email. Richard, RICHARD, L is in Larry, E is in Edward, 101 at gmail.com. Peace. God bless you all. This video and all my videos are for entertainment purposes only. John, Nito, thank you. God bless. Tommy's Touch, thank you. Vetted Sin, thank you. God bless all of you. Peace out. Sorry, John.